Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host, FD for Sage5.tv, and thank you very much for joining us as we continue with our series for token unlocks that could impact your bags and how much profit you might walk away. And here we are not just talking of general unlocks, we are talking of token unlocks and coin unlocks for some of your favorite coins and tokens. So if you're in this space to make money, this is one video you want to watch. You don't want to miss it. And after that, you probably want to go away and do your own research to see if you have indeed made the right decision for the token or project you have invested in, if you are an investor, of course. Having said that, this is not financial advice. Please, if you want financial advice, you need to approach someone who's actually trained and they know what they're talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about. And if you're from the UK, you should not be watching this content because the UK authorities do discourage any UK resident to invest within the crypto space because it is extremely risky and you may end up losing your funds. That said, we come back to our token unlock series where today we are going to be covering Avalanche. It's probably one of the few layer ones we're going to cover within this series, token unlocks. So we are all on the lookout for the next best thing, that shiny new thing in crypto. And to be fair, there are so many of these. Avalanche, you may say it's not that shiny, but it is relatively newer to the likes of Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the other stuff. So for the few that you have something on offer like Avalanche, investing at the right time, if you are retail like me, is going to bring some great rewards, but we also need to be aware of the token unlocks. The ones I'm going to cover within this series, guys, they have something to offer, but some of their token unlocks, they've got some price impacting effects when it comes to token releases for project teams, so-called foundations, contributors, and seed investors. And today we are going to be covering Avalanche. The others within the series, you got Layer 0, Pit Network, Wemo, Celestia, Moonbeam, Axla, and Arbitrum. So Avalanche, what is Avalanche to start with? Avalanche is a blockchain platform designed to provide a highly scalable decentralized ecosystem for decentralized applications or dApps and enterprise blockchain deployment. It is a layer 1 protocol that aims to address the scalability, security, and decentralization trade-offs that many blockchain networks face. Avalanche achieves high throughput, low latency, and environmental efficiency through its unique consensus mechanism. Token unlocks. Avalanche ticker symbol AVAX is a well-defined token unlock schedule with several unlock events between now and Q2 2025. For those who may be wondering why Q2 2025, because for this cycle, I'm expecting us to have a peak around Q2 of 2025. Granted, it could be either side of that, but that's my line. If we're way out and the cycle continues into late 2025 or into 2026, even better, it means you got more opportunities to get rich, right? That's why we're all here. So anyway, coming back to Avalanche unlocks, understanding these unlocks is key to both short-term traders and long-term investors aiming to optimize their strategies. So key unlock events for Avalanche, we had one earlier this year around February of this year, 2024, a major unlock event which took place and it led to the release of 9.54 million AVAX tokens, which represents about 2.6% of the total supply at the time. This unlock was valued at around 367 million based on prices applicable at the time, and tokens were distributed to the Avalanche Foundation, strategic partners, and the core team. Again, it's all about insiders now. They need to get their pound of flesh, right? They need to get rich at your expense, of course. You are the exit liquidity. If you're not smart enough, you want to be smart, learn from channels like Sage5.tv. You'll learn quite a bit. It's not just about when to place your bet and when to take your winnings. No, you need to understand the whole thing. The other stuff you do, they are just tactics. They're not strategies. Sage 5, learn the proper alpha. So quarterly unlocks until 2030 after the February 2024 event, Avalanche will transition to a more controlled release schedule with 1.6 million AVAX tokens being released quarterly. So every 3 months, 1.6 million AVAX until July 2030. This gradual release aims to manage supply and limit volatility. And something you may want to take into consideration as well, the token distribution breakdown. So most of these are already finished, but you got the core team and the foundation, they're still milking the gains from this network. Everything else, they're already released. So airdrops at 5%, I think it's completed. Strategic partners, completed. Foundation, 18.52 is still coming. The team, 20% is still incoming. Testnet incentive programs, that's completed at 0.62. Public sale option A1, 2%, I think that's completed as well. Seed round, 5%, I think that's completed. And private sale, 6.92, I think those guys have all cashed out. So that was the original token allocation for AVAX, the Avalanche native coin. The market impact for these token unlocks. So historical price reactions, previous token unlocks have led to short-term price drops of between 6 to 12% due to increased supply, followed by recoveries depending on broader market conditions. For instance, the November 2023 unlocks saw a price dip, but the market eventually rallied due to positive sentiment. And when it comes comes to broader market sentiment, the extent of price drops or recoveries will also depend on the overall market sentiment. If cryptocurrency markets remain bullish, the impact of unlocks may be softened, while a bearish market could exacerbate price decline. So for you as an investor now, do you have a strategy to deal or handle some of these token unlocks or coin unlocks? If you're a short-term trader, you may want to take advantage of anticipated dips around major unlock events such as the one we had in February of this year, 2024. Buying during dips and selling during subsequent rebounds could provide short-term gains if you're a short-term investor or short-term trader. Monitoring the market closely during unlock events is essential to executing this strategy effectively. But if you're a long-term holder or investor and you're confident in Avalanche's long-term prospects, you may want to consider holding through periods of volatility. So token unlock or not, you still hold through and maybe add if you got more resources. Avalanche continues to grow its ecosystem, and its innovative solutions in DeFi and cross-chain capabilities could drive long-term demand for AVAX. Staking AVAX tokens could also provide additional rewards, helping to offset potential price drops. So to conclude, I think Avalanche's unlock schedule introduces both risks and opportunities. Short-term traders can capitalize on market volatility around unlock events, while long-term holders can benefit from Avalanche's ecosystem growth. The key here is to monitor the broader market conditions and sentiment and manage exposure around major unlock dates to maximize returns. But as you heard earlier in the video, Avalanche will be unlocking 1.6 million tokens every quarter, so every 3 months or 1.6 million tokens. So just over 500,000 tokens every month. Think the markets, especially if it's bullish, it can handle that because they've already unlocked most of their tokens. What do you guys think about Avalanche's prospects? Do these potential unlocks for the AVAX token worry you that much? And if you hold Avalanche, what do you think the prospects of Avalanche are? It's probably starting to settle now, but do you think Avalanche can carve out its own niche where it can concentrate and actually win? You know, you're talking of it's operating within the subspace like Ethereum, Bitcoin to an extent, you got Solana, you got Polkadot, Cardano, XRP, Binance Smart Chain, Polkadot. There are so many. Cosmos, there are so many of them. Do you think Avalanche has got a chance? Let us know in the comment section, guys. Until the next one, this is FD for Sage5.tv signing out for now. Bye.